Hello Bama friends. Mississippi star reacts to Alabama offer. Is this an imminent signing? A time when no one expects it? Subscribe to the channel if you want to receive more Bama news. Caden Moss, an elite 4-star offensive tackle, OT, from Jackson Academy High School in Jackson, Mississippi, is making waves at Bama. With his impressive combination of size, skill, and athletic mindset, Moss is already being recognized as a top prospect in the 2027 recruiting class. Alabama's recent offer not only raised his profile, but also reinforced the Tide's position as a desirable destination for young athletes with big aspirations. Alabama's offer came directly from Chris Kapilovic, the Tide's respected offensive line coach. Kapilovic, known for his ability to develop offensive linemen who dominated both the college and NFL levels, made a lasting impression on Moss from the start. "Coach Cap seems really cool," Moss told Touchdown Alabama. "He came in and talked to me and offered me." That initial interaction was enough to pique the young player's interest, and he now sees Alabama as one of the most appealing programs on his growing list of options. But what really stands out to Moss about Alabama goes beyond Kapilovic's words or the offer itself. It's the tradition of excellence the program represents. "If you look at Alabama, they're a winning program," he said. "They've been winning for God knows how long." That observation speaks to something bigger than just numbers or titles. It's about a culture rooted in success and the constant pursuit of perfection. For a player like Moss, who is still carving out his identity in the sport, that mindset could be exactly the kind of influence he needs to reach his full potential. Physically, Moss already has the ideal build for a high-level offensive tackle. He has the size and frame to handle aggressive college football defenses. Plus, he carries his strength efficiently without carrying excess weight that could compromise his mobility. That combination of strength and agility is rare, especially in a player so young. "I feel like an athletic lineman," Moss said. "I feel like I have the ability to bend, move my feet, good length, good reach, and the ability to tackle. Those qualities are exactly what elite programs like Alabama look for in their offensive tackles." While Moss is still early in his recruiting process, his reaction to Alabama's offer suggests the Tide is high on his list of interests. He mentioned that he plans to visit campus soon, stressing the importance of experiencing the environment and getting to know the current players. "I have to make a plan to get there. I have to get there for sure," he said. This determination to explore the program in person shows that Moss is taking the opportunity seriously and carefully considering the impact Alabama could have on his career. Additionally, the relationship Moss is beginning to build with Kapilovic could be a deciding factor. The Tide offensive line coach has a solid reputation for not only teaching techniques, but also instilling confidence and discipline in his players. For an athlete like Moss, who is still developing his skills, having an experienced mentor can be transformative. Additionally, the presence of other elite offensive linemen in the program serves as a tangible example of what he can achieve under Alabama's tutelage. With his combination of physical talent, competitive mindset, and attraction to the Tide's success, Caden Moss seems like a natural fit for Alabama. While there is still plenty of time until he makes his final decision, the Crimson Tide's offer has already planted a powerful seed. Will he come? I want to see his application if you're betting on him. One of the most coveted prospects in the 2026 class, 5-star defensive back Jordan Edmonds has secured an official visit to the program. Did you know? With his impressive combination of height, speed and athleticism, Edmonds is exactly the type of player who could elevate the Tide's already formidable defensive system even further. For Alabama fans, this news brings not only excitement, but also the expectation that the program can secure yet another premium talent for its ranks. Edmonds, who attends Sprayberry High School in Marietta, Georgia, is a name that has already drawn interest from some of the biggest programs in the country. In addition to Alabama, he has accumulated recent offers from giants such as Florida State, LSU, Notre Dame, Miami, and Ohio State. This list of suitors reflects not only his potential, but also how highly regarded he is on the national stage. However, the fact that he secured an official visit to Alabama suggests that the Tide is well positioned to sign him. Official visits are crucial moments in the recruiting process, as they allow players to experience the campus environment, meet coaches, and interact with future teammates. For Edmonds, this trip could be the turning point that leads him to choose the Crimson Tide. Edmonds possesses the ideal physique for a cornerback at the college level. His height and wingspan give him a significant advantage when facing larger receivers, while his agility and speed allow him to keep up with even the fastest wide receivers. He has already shown brilliance on the field while playing cornerback for Sprayberry, where his length and pass-covering ability stood out. These traits make him a natural fit for the aggressive defensive style that Alabama has embraced under Kalen DeBoer and his coaching staff. While Edmonds initially planned to announce his commitment decision in February, he decided to delay his plans as his recruitment gained momentum. This choice reflects the seriousness with which he is approaching his decision, carefully evaluating each program before taking such a major step in his career. For Alabama, this means that the relationship building developed by the coaches will be essential in convincing Edmonds that Tuscaloosa is the right place for him to thrive both as a player and as an individual. Alabama's tradition of molding elite defensive backs is another factor that will likely weigh in the Tide's favor. The program has a proven track record of developing defensive players who dominate at the college level and go on to successful NFL careers. This legacy of excellence is something that attracts many prospects, especially those like Edmonds who dream of reaching the next level. The opportunity to learn from an experienced coaching staff and compete alongside other elite talent could be a significant differentiator for the young cornerback. Alabama's competitive environment and winning culture are aspects that tend to resonate deeply with high-profile recruits. Edmonds has already acknowledged the program's prestige, and his official visit will be a chance for him to experience firsthand what the Tide has to offer. From the state-of-the-art facilities to the passionate fans, everything about Tuscaloosa is designed to inspire players to reach their full potential. Jordan Edmonds' visit represents an exciting opportunity to see the program land another five-star talent. While it's still too early to predict his final decision, the fact that he chose to visit the Tide is a positive sign that Alabama is among his top candidates. If the program can impress him during his stay and continue to build a solid relationship, there's a good chance Edmonds will join the legacy of great defensive backs who have worn the red and white uniform. It remains to be seen whether the Tide can secure this extraordinary player, but one thing is for sure, the competition will be fierce, and all eyes will be on Marietta, Georgia, while Edmonds continues his research. But, should he come to Bama? Let us know.